question using third variable. Okay, so I will just tell that question. Fine. Scanner. Okay, then I'm taking the class swapping one. Then RGS. And what basically? Okay, so scanner class object scan. Okay, then I'm taking system. Enter two numbers. Here also, or we can take it above also. So I'm A, B, C, and the C variable we should take. I think we should take 0. Okay, because we are taking it 0 because it is not having any value, and we do not have to. Basically, we have to use it as empty variable, so we have to initialize it with 0. So it will take empty. Now I have taken the two values. Now the process of swapping will be occurred. So C equals to A equals to B, and B equals to C. After that, we will just print out dot println swapped value of value of A, then swapped value of B, then swapped value of A and B. Compile it, there is no error, and then I'll just run this program. So yes, enter two numbers, suppose 34 and 56. So you can see now the value of A and B has been swapped. Okay. So next, so when we want to work with a ladder, that means we have to take three conditions. Yes, I remember. Yes, yesterday I told the syntax only, and I have to tell the program today. Yes, largest. So I am taking a program to calculate to check the largest among three numbers. For calculating the largest, we can use the nested if else. And the nested if else, we can nest the values till three numbers. Java.util.scan largest, then void main. Okay, after that, now scanner class object scanner. Okay, first of all, yes, we have to take largest, so we need three numbers. Okay, then message A, B, C. Dot okay, then now we are going to ABC. We have not taken, that's why it's giving error. So we'll just take the three variables A, B, and C. And see the comma should be here. Then now I'm just going to tell the if else nested if else condition. So if A greater than B, then we will check if uh, yes, A greater than C also. Means if A greater than B, then we have to check that it is greater than C also. First it will check for B and then for C. If that condition is true, then it will print system.out.println and it will print A is largest among plus the comma plus B plus C. So this way we can do it. System dot out dot println A is largest among A, B, and C. Then if this particular condition gets false, then what will happen? A is not larger than C. That means C is larger. So we will just come to the else one and we will print C is largest among ABC. In that condition, it will happen that C is largest among ABC. Then if this condition only gets false, the first condition is false, that means A is smaller than B. If this is false, it means A is smaller than B. Then it will basically come to the else portion of the first if. And here also it will check a condition and it will check. Now B is larger than A means we have to check that B is greater than C or not. So here we will take B is largest among ABC, then else I'm taking. Here I will just P is largest. Okay. This way I will just explain the program, don't worry. We will just go through it. Okay. Now I'm just going to compile it. So I'm just going to run. Okay, three numbers. So 55 is largest among ABC. It is given the correct answer. That is 12, 34, and 555. Now again I'm going to run it. And this time I'm taking 4 the largest, so you can see it is also giving the correct answer. Whichever value, the first, second or third, whichever number we are giving the largest value, variable we are giving the largest value should give the right answer. So now 45 is largest, so all three conditions are getting satisfied. Now I'm just going to explain this with the help of annotation. We were having A equals to, let me come inside the code first of all. Yeah. So what is basically happening here? Yes, this is the code, and now I'm just taking some dummy values and I will just explain it. Like A equals to 3, B equals to 4, and C equals to 5. This time we know that C is largest, but how we will check in our program? It will check first of all the first condition, A greater than B. So A greater than B condition is false. A is not larger than B. This is false condition. As this condition is false, it will go in the else section. Here it will come and then it will check if B is larger than C. It is also false. B is not larger than C. You can see C is largest. So it will come to the else portion and print C is largest among ABC. It is correct. Okay, now again I'm just changing the values of ABC. I'm taking A equals to 4, B equals to 5, and C equals to 1. This time B is largest. So it will first of all check that A is greater than B. The condition is like you can see it is false, B is largest, A is smaller, so it will take false. So because it is false, it will just come to the else portion and it will check if B is greater than C. Yes, B is greater than C. It is true. As it is true, it will print B is largest among ABC. This program code is also correct. Now again we will check for some other value. This time I'm taking A equals to 33, B equals to 4, C equals to 5. So this time A greater than B, this condition is true. This condition is true. It will come inside the loop and it will, is inside the if. It will check if A greater than C. This is also true. A is greater than C. That's why it will print that A is largest among ABC. Then I am just going to change the value once again. Okay, this time I am taking A equals to 55, B equals to B equals to 6, and C equals to 66. So first of all, it will just check that A greater than B condition true है, condition is true. It is true. It will come inside and it will check if A greater than C also. No, A greater than C is false. It will not come inside. It will go to this particular position, this position, and it will print C is largest among ABC. So now the next, which I have not discussed yet, I have to discuss the ladder. I have discussed only 3 types of if else. The fourth one was ladder, if else ladder. So I'm just going to start it. Ladder, basically when we are dealing with ladder, if else ladder, so basically we have to, if we are having multiple conditions, like we are having 10 conditions, 7 conditions, 40 conditions. So in that condition, if we in that case, if we are using nested if else, so it would be like a very clumsy code, and we will having a lot of braces there, and it will create problem for us. So ladder basically removes the concept of braces, and we do not have to use these curly braces here in the case of ladder, and we can nest multiple conditions, more than 3 conditions. So just I'm taking the syntax first of all, then I will go to the code. So I'm taking if condition 1, if this condition is true, then it will print statements of this particular if. Else if another condition, I'm taking condition 2 is true, then it will print the statements, and then again it will come to the next. So if it will check the another condition, suppose condition 3, if this particular condition is true, it will print this condition, this statement, and so on till n number of conditions, till n number of conditions. Suppose this is condition n, and if this one is correct, it will print these statements associated with this particular else condition. If all the conditions from if till else n number of conditions, all n number of conditions are false, then it will go to the else portion, and then it will print the statements uh, associated with else. So this way basically the if else ladder works. This is the syntax for if else ladder. Now I'm just going to tell the program for if else ladder. So we will take a program of weekday. Weekday, that is the days of the week. So I'm just going to explain that program. Okay. So here I'm going to create a new file, and weekday program I will take weekday. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I will just input a number, and we will just check if the number is between 1 to 7. That is 1 for Sunday, 2 for Monday, and 7 for Saturday. Basically, what is there actually, when you are working on a computer or you are working in a mobile or some electronic device, basically 0 is considered as Sunday. So 0 is considered as Sunday, the first day of week, and it is taking the value 0 inside, and then 1 for Monday, 2 for Tuesday. So we can also take 0 to 6. So I am going to take 0 to 6 only. Okay, I am going to take 0 to 6. So I am taking import java.util.scanner, and then class weekday, and here um, public static void main and string args. Okay, after that I'm just creating scanner ob equals to, because we have to take input of an out dot print ln, and I'm writing enter. So here I will take ob equal, oh, sorry, number I'm taking n, and n equals to ob dot next int. So this is the number we have n. Now we are going to do, they do the if else one. So I'm taking n equal to 0 for Sunday. Then I will just print system dot out dot print ln, and I will print Sunday. Okay. Now after this we have to take else if, and n equal to 1. Then system dot out dot print ln, I'm printing Monday. Okay, so this way we will just go through every weekday. Else if is required for different else conditions in the nested, sorry, in the ladder. This is Tuesday, third is Wednesday, and then fourth is Thursday, and this is Friday. This is So these are the 6 days, and we have checked the number with 0 to 6 different values. If the user will enter any number between 0 to 6, it will just check each and every condition step by step, and it will print the respective statement associated with any condition. But if all the conditions are false, say the user has input 7 or he has input 12, so what will happen? It will not get the value between 0 to 6, so it will come to the else portion, and it will just print system.out.println, and it will print not a weekday, uh, not a weekday. Okay. Not a weekday. So this way, and our program is over. So this is the program for weekday. So now I'm just going to run this program, and I'm just going to compile it first. Yes, there is no problem. Now I'm just going to run this. And, enter a number. Suppose 4 I have entered, it is printing Thursday, that is correct. 0 is Sunday, 1 Monday, 2 Tuesday, 3 Wednesday, and 4 Thursday, correct. And then I'm just going to run it, and this time I will take any value that is out of the range of 0 to 6. So you can see it is printing not a weekday, and this is correct. So our program is working properly. So next, okay, we have discussed the concepts related to if else, and we have discussed all the 4 types of if else, that is normal if else, if else ladder, and if else nested if else. So now I'm just going to tell one more program. That now I'm just going to first of all tell you about the switch case. Okay, about the switch case. So switch case is another selective statement, the second selective statement. So in the switch case, there is some differences between the switch case and the if else. So the first difference is that when we are dealing with the if else condition, in that we have to just in the switch case, float is not supported. That is the double, that is a decimal value. So if we are working with the decimal values, switch case does not support a decimal value. It works on only absolute values like 1 2 3 4, because switch case is basically meant for menu driven programs, like we call on the customer care, and it asks English के लिए हिंदी के लिए 2 दबाएं. So what happens? It is asking, it is giving a menu to us. If we will press 1, then it will give another options like for customer care executive, press 9. For inquiry, press 2. So this is what? This is a menu. So these kind of menu driven programs, like if you are creating a program for calculator, so that kind you are calculating making a program for menu driven calculator. So what will happen? In that program, basically you will just give a menu, and with the help of that menu you can select different values. So switch case is basically meant for menu driven programs. It cannot handle the range like less than, greater than, and these kind of things are not basically handled in the switch case. Okay, so if else basically can handle the switch case, if else can handle the decimal values, and it is not basically meant for menu driven programs. But if we want to create menu, we can also create an if else, but basically switch case is made for menu driven programs. So these are the differences. Okay, and I'm just going to tell you the syntax first. Okay, here I'm going to give the syntax. First of all, you have to use the switch. In this, you have to give the expression. Expression is the number to which we have to deal. I will just explain it. Suppose I am giving some case condition 1. So basically case condition 1 I am giving, then we will print the respective statements. Okay, and break. So these are the 3 things which is necessary when we are dealing with switch case. First of all, case condition 1, then statements related to this, statements. Then the break. Basically what break is doing, break is basically switching between the different conditions. It is switching between the different conditions, just like the braces which we use in the if else. So this is first condition. So similarly we can have n number of conditions. There is no limit. We can have n number of conditions in switch case, and like this we can have multiple conditions till n condition. Okay, this is the end condition. Now what happens if all the conditions are false? No, not a single condition is true. Like if else, what we do, if there is not a single condition is true, in that condition we go to the else portion, but here we go to the default. So default we can use statements. So default is in the place of else. Like in if else letter we have else, single else, which works for the purpose of which works for the purpose of if all the conditions are false, then we can go to here. Similarly, here we have default. So default basically works like else in if else. Okay, so now I'm just going to tell the program related to this. So I'm just coming back to my BlueJ. Okay, so here we are. Now I'm just going to tell the same program of weekday. First of all, we will do some more programs day by day. We will do other programs also, but this time I am going to give the example of weekday, and this particular example I will use switch keys. So okay, first of all, I just want to copy some content from here. Mm, I just want to copy this much, the input portion. Okay, so here we have just taken the input, and now this time I'm going to switch. I'm going to use a switch case, which we have to use, and here I'm giving n. So the n which we basically using in if else, what we were doing, we were doing if n equal to 1. So this condition we were giving in if, but in switch case we have to use switch, and we have to pass the variable here in the braces, sorry, in the parentheses here. Now we have to give the condition here, like if n equal to 1 we were taking. So this n was basically in this if else we were taking an equal to 1, and here in switch the variable we take here, and then 1, the condition as we are checking, we are taking it here in the case. So now I'm just going to print the statement system.out.println, and we will print Sunday. Okay, we were taking from 0 actually, so this time also I will take from 0 only. 0. If I am having 0, then it will print Sunday. Okay, then break. Is it a 0 or oh, it is 0? Okay, fine. So similarly, we can create all the 7 different cases for other days. This is case 1, and here it will print Monday. Okay, then it will take day 2, day Tuesday, then day 3, and Thursday. Okay, I'm taking Thursday, and after that 6 for Saturday, and we have already started with Sunday, so Saturday. Okay. So this way we have created all the 6 different cases, and I'm taking default. Means if any of these condition is not true, then basically it will go to the default, and default is basically used for printing the case in which all the conditions are false, like else we use in if else. So not a weekday I am printing here. Okay. So now this program is completed, and I'm just going to run it. Okay, just go to run it. First of all, I will compile it, and after that, I'm just going to run. You can see for Thursday it is correct, and then again I will just take another example, and I am taking 9, so it is giving not a weekday. So basically our program is working apparently. Now I'm just going to create one more program for vowel, and the type of vowel actually, type of vowel, and this I am going to create with the help of switch case first of all. So type of vowel means when we are working with the like we are entering a character, and there we want to check the vowel, which vowel we are having. So we have to print the type, that is A, E, I, O, U. We have to print the name of the vowel, that is a character, whichever is vowel, we have to print it. But when we have to print, we have to deal with the question, the write a program to check whether the character is vowel or consonant. In that, we just have to tell that the character is vowel. We do not have to tell that which vowel is there. Okay, but in the case of type of vowel, we have to tell specifically that which vowel we are having. So import java dot Weekday.scanner, and then class type of vowel as I have taken. Then the public void main. Oh, what I have written, actually I have written wrong. It is not system.in, it's string args basically. String args, here is scanner. Okay, so we have created the object also. Now first of all we will just take input of a number, system.out.println. No, we actually have to take a character, so enter a character, not a number, enter character. We have taken and char ch equals to ob dot next and dot char at 0. So we can just take the character input. Now I'm using switch case this time. Uh, Switch, and I will just pass this character. This character will be checked that it is which particular vowel it is. So I'm taking case. Now when we are dealing with characters, always remember we have to use single quotes. So now we will just check case A and also case A. That is, we can check multiple cases at a time. So I will check for small and capital both, because it is not good if we are working with a vowel program and we are giving capital alphabet and it says that it is a consonant. So we have to always remember that we have to give both in the condition. Otherwise, in the case of capital alphabet, if a person is inputting a capital alphabet, it will just say that it is vowel. So it is not a good thing. It is consonant, it will say. Okay, so now I'm just going to print ch is, no, we will say vowel is, vowel is a we want, so I'm just checking ch, so it will just print the value of ch, whichever vowel it is taking that time. Now I'm just going to do for 5 values, and we'll just change the things here. AE, then AEI, then this is the way. Now we will take the default also, default, and here we will say the character is consonant. So system.out.println the character, and we can also give the character also, which character we are talking about. Ch consonant. Now everything is fine here. Yes, now we can just run this program. First of all, I will compile it, no errors, and now I will run it. So enter a character. Suppose I have entered E, so it is saying vowel is E. So this is the program for type of vowel. Now I'm giving capital A, then it will give vowel is A. So it will never miss the type, any type, whichever we are giving. It will just give us the correct answer. And again, I'm going to check, and this time I will check for the consonant. If it is not vowel, then it will print that the character D is consonant. So this is the way of dealing with the programs in a formatted way. If you want to use this, like we are taking very formatted output. Okay. So this I have just copied. No, I am not copying actually. We will just go to some other program for another concept. Okay. Now what I am going to do basically, why it is giving error somewhere? Let me check. Okay, this has been removed. Okay, fine. Okay, next question. I am just coming to the next program. Okay, this time converter we have done. Okay, ternary we have done. Okay, if else only I'm giving some example of if else. Like if you have to check the type of vowel using if else. I hope you would be able to do now using if else. Also, if you have to use the type of vowel, you will use if else ladder, because there are multiple conditions. But you have, when you have to deal with the type of vowel, we have to deal with the program of consonant or vowel. Only when we have to tell only that it is a consonant or vowel, in that case you will use normal if else. But if you are dealing with the type of vowel, then you have to use if else ladder. So you can see ladder also is here. So I have mentioned separately that which particular concept has to be used in your program, but in your examination it will be not mentioned. So this time you are the beginner, you are just practicing, you are learning. So that's why I have mentioned, because this time it is important that you can run the program. But further, when I will tell more programs related to these concepts, so I will not mention that what the type you have to take, which particular type you have to deal. Okay, so this is for practice. So at least like you can see that there are some more questions here also for switch. So write a program to input a number and print a weekday. This is the program, and this is for switch case. So weekday one I have already told you, and again it is for month. So you can see the second question: write a program to input a number and print month name. So like the weekday, you have to deal with the month name, like you have to check from 1 to 12, and you have to print like January, February. Okay, so this is similar as weekday one. The character type of vowel, I have discussed this program. Then there is a program, write a program to input two numbers and menu driven calculator. So this is a program for menu driven calculator. You just have to create a menu. For menu, you just have to make printing statements. Okay, let me tell this program only. Okay, I'm just going to tell this program. Hmm. So it would be easier for you. Calci. So I'm taking Calci, the program for calculator, or here I'm going to take the menu. First of all, the menu driven program for the switch, using switch case. Whenever it is asked to create a menu driven program, always remember that you have to use the concept of switch case if it is asking to create a menu driven program. Java dot scanner class Calci. ARGS. That we will just take scanner. System.out.println. First of all, we will ask the user to enter two numbers, as it is given in the question that enter two numbers. So first of all, we have to always follow the question what it is asking. In the same way, we have to work. I am taking A and B, two numbers, and I am taking one more variable C to show the output. Okay, so A equals to ob dot next int, and again, now what we have to do, basically we have to create a menu. So for a menu, we will take system dot out dot print, and first of all the person will enter the two numbers, then it will show us the menu. Like I'm just creating a menu here. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, I am taking four operations. First of all, so addition, I'm giving the menu. Like first of all, if a person wants to perform addition, he could press 1. Subtraction, reason, and fourth I'm taking multiplication. Right, product or multiplication, both are same things. Now I'm just going to take a choice, that which particular choice the user want to perform from the menu. So enter your choice. The user can enter the choice. So I'm taking int ch for choice, and ob dot next int, it will be asking us to enter the choice. We can enter. Now I am just going to create the four different cases for four different type of operations which we are using. One. 1, if the user will press 1, then what will happen? It will calculate addition. Okay, let me take the switch also. Ch, here I am taking C. Yes, that is okay. So 1, if 1, then addition. So C equals to A plus B, and we'll just print system dot out print ln, and we'll print addition, and we will then break. Similarly, we will do for the next three cases, that is subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, then 2, 3, 4. So the second case, the user will press 2, it will go for subtraction. So we'll just change the sign and we'll perform subtraction, and 3. Then 3 is division. We have taken division in 3. So we'll just perform division. It will print the quotient basically. Then the next one is 4, and this 4 will take for the is taken for the product. So we'll take the multiplication and we will just print the multiplication, or we'll say product. After that, we will just give the default, and in the default, we will print system.out.println, and we will write invalid choice. If a person is inputting a value out of the range, the 1 to 1, 2, 3, 4 we are giving, if the person is giving the value any else value, then we just write invalid choice. Invalid choice. So the default will. So this way we have created a menu different program for calculator, and I have compiled it. I am just going to run the program. Enter two numbers. Suppose I am entering two numbers, and now you can see the menu is here. And if I want to divide, or if I just want to make the product, so you can see it has multiplied and given us the product. Okay, so this is the very good way of creating a menu different program. I am again going to take two different numbers, and I want subtraction. So you can see -10, the subtraction is here. So this way we can just go for any menu driven program. Whenever it is asked to create menu driven program, always remember menu means you have to use switch case, and you have to give the options like this, then you have to enter a choice, and then cases.